up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another weekly dose of your Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I guess hints, rumors, and possible leaks. We're doing it again. So this week we have more from Riddler Khu. Some possible disappointing news, maybe, maybe not, from Riddler Khu as far as what we can expect for the future of Pokemon. We have Centro dropping some predictions and things like that. And we also have another 4chan text dump that we have to get into. Alright, so of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. This way you will never miss a video from me, because every video that I make on either channel, this or the Loot Box Hero, my second channel, gets posted on, well, at least a link gets posted on Twitter as well. But yeah, so let's get on into the Pokemon news. Alright, so we're going to start off with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Riddler Khu, or XQ, or Mage QX, I think what he is now, because of the whole Elon, changing Twitter to X thing, so he decided to change his name. So of course he says he posted this tweet with these Chinese characters, and translated through Google it says, no matter which world you are in, you cannot indulge your desires and lose your sense of justice. And then under that is also a picture of black and white. So I'm not sure if this is I think this is a video game promo, you know what I'm saying, or if this is like Pokemon Masters or something, black and white or so coming to something, because it has trademark 2023 at the bottom. So this is definitely a new promo. I doubt it's for like a new game. I think maybe black and white might be coming to Pokemon Masters or coming to Pokemon Go or something. I don't know. But basically, if you go down in the tweets, in the subsequent tweets, you can kind of get what he's talking about here. So Jan, or comes in and she says, great, Gringo will continue to say that next year will come out time in the future legend black and white. So basically saying that, Gringo, they're referring to Centro, which I think is kind of messed up, since I think Centro is actually South American, but they're referring to Centro here. Basically saying that Centro is going to propagate the rumor that, black and white is going to get a remake or some sort of game next year. But then the real tweet right here is Aracnoli. I probably said that wrong. It says, then if you're laughing about C, which is Centro, I guess they're wrong. So no Legends game, no future Unova, or something completely different. So basically what he's saying is, or at least what they're saying all together, is that more than likely there is no Gen 5 game, at least not the next game. Now they're probably going to be doing a Gen 5 game. Like it's pretty hot under these lights. It's like 90 degrees outside, and the lights is kind of killing me. But there will be a future Generation 5 game, but maybe not the next game that we get. And I'll talk about this for a couple of different reasons. One is you have to think about the fact that more than likely, the next Pokemon game is going to be on another system. Possibly a launch game for the next Switch. Right? So if that's the case, now one formula that Pokemon hasn't broken yet is usually they don't do mainline games as the first game on a new console. Like, I remember when Black and White 2 was coming out, it came out somewhat close to the 3DS time, right? The time the 3DS came out, because I bought both of those around the same time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like within a couple weeks of each other, a week or so. Because I remember playing Black and White 2 on my 3DS before I had a 3DS game. Alright, because I didn't even get any games at launch because I didn't have enough money. I just had enough money for the system. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait for another pay period before I could buy a game. So, yeah. So they came out around the same time. So they could have totally brought Black and White 2 out on the 3DS and just upgraded the graphics a bit. but they waited instead for another Pokemon game to be the first mainline game because they wanted to see how the system would sell. All right. The same thing happened with the Switch. The first Pokemon game on the Switch was Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, not Scarlet and not Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield. More than likely, that's also going to happen again. More than likely, they're going to hold back, on releasing the first Pokemon game on that system as a big mainline game. It'll probably be something kind of experimental in the vein of Let's Go. Hopefully it's not a Let's Go game, but it could be in that same vein as far as experimenting with the system and doing something a little bit more casual. This way they can gauge if the system's going to be successful. Thus they will drop a mainline Pokemon game on it, which could be Black and White, related. Like moving over to Centro, Centro says, all right, what is up, people? This is Editor Me here, just bringing you an update on this nice Saturday afternoon whenever you get this video. So, me trying to be proactive, I recorded everything yesterday, got it all edited up, loaded it up to YouTube, had that jam locked and loaded in the chamber. All I had to do is hit the button, and then this dropped. Yeah, so Centro dropped this. Basically, this is code from Pokemon Masters EX, basically confirming that there is a Pokemon Presents coming. So all this whole section of the video where I was talking about where it could possibly be Pokemon Presents coming, or maybe they're going to hold off for Worlds, doesn't mean anything now because this pretty much confirms it. This is code directly data mined from the game. So there's something coming to the game that is going to probably shadow drop during the Presents, which is why the Presents is in there. So, yeah, Pokemon Presents coming. We don't know exactly when it's coming, but a good possibility is that it's going to be the week of Worlds. So, Pokemon Worlds or World Championship is the 11th of August. So, is that like second Friday in August? So that means more than likely the event is either going to be at Worlds or maybe before Worlds, or it could be the Tuesday before Worlds. So yeah, just a little update, now to re-edit this video so I can upload it again. Enjoy. Tell me what you think down in the comments down below as we move into Centro's predictions. So Centro has some predictions about what they think are gonna happen, for the future of Pokemon, based on rumors from Riddler Khu. All right, so based on current rumors and hints, here's our prediction on the list of new Pokemon for the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero. So the first one is first DLC, which is Teal Mask. We'll get Okidogi, Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity, Ogerpon, a convergent species and an evolution to the convergent species, and a new form of a non-starter Gen 1 to 8 Pokemon. So I think that last one specifically is referring to the new the Blood Moon, rumor that leaked that Q dropped. So that one, I think, yeah, but I think more than likely it's gonna be like an evolution, like a night-based evolution, something like that. So something where you have to evolve this Pokemon at night, and it might be a dark type because of it. Then the second DLC, which is the Blueberry Academy DLC, or the Blueberry Academy. Tertapagos, baby Tertapagos, potentially a new Paradox Pokemon, or maybe multiple Paradox Pokemon, and 1 or 2 new Pokemon. So, this, I think, is a possibility. I also think we might be able to get, like, some more, like, what do you call them? Some more, like, regional variants or regional Pokemon. I think we could get some more of those, too. Now, I kind of disagree with this next part, where he says everything is based off vague hints. Information may be slightly inaccurate. The form has not been described as a regional form. This is referring to the Blood Moon Pokemon. So we expect it to be a new regular form. So this basically saying that like he's expecting a new form of a Pokemon that's not a regional variant, which I don't really get that per se because I mean technically, I mean if this is just like kind of like what they did in Generation 2 and Generation 4 where they have like evolutions of old Pokemon, but they're not in like endemic to the region. So like like the Rhydon evolution is not like specific um to Sinnoh. You know what I'm saying? It's just a newly discovered evolution of Rhydon, which they could do that, but I think more than likely if they do that, it's probably going to be a regional. All right, more than likely this evolution's a regional, in my opinion. So this would continue the trend of regional forms fading out of relevance. Only 2 in the main game, 0 in the DLC. I think they didn't put a lot of regionals in this game because of the Paradox Pokemon. I think that's what that was. Like they're like, oh, we're not gonna design a whole bunch of new Pokemon because they did the same thing with regional fakes. Like the regional fakes or the convergent evolutions. There's only like 2. There's only 2 lines. So there's only 4 regional. They invented a whole new different type of Pokemon just to make 4 of them. I think that's kind of lame. Alright, so I think that Paradox Mons took up a lot of the new Mon slots that they had in this game. The new convergent species is for a purple Pokemon that will turn green and be edible. So this is what everybody was talking about with the watermelon coffee. That's about it for this one. Tell me what you think down in the comments down below. Do you think we're not going to be getting a Gen 5 game for a while? Do you think that, terraforms are gone? Tell me in the comments. And as always, people, like, comment, subscribe, and check out the Tears of the Haters video I did on the Synthetic Man, because that sucker's crazy. All right. And as always, people, keep it real.